Number 1. But God first. But God first. In everything you do, everything that you think you see in me, everything that I've accomplished, everything that you think I have, and I have a few things. Everything that I have is by the grace of God. Understand that is a gift 40 years ago. March 27, 1975 was 40 years ago. Just this past March, I was flocking out of college. I had a 1-foot 7th grade boy. Average, I hope none of you can relate as a 1-foot 7th grade boy. Average, I was assisting in my mother's beauty shop. They still call it beauty shops now. What they call is your I will sit in the beauty parlor. I was sitting in my mother's beauty parlor, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I see behind me this woman under the dryer, and every time she looked at the sea, every time I look up, she was looking at me. Just look at me in the eye. I don't know who she wasn't. I said, you know, she said to somebody, give me a pen, so I have a prophecy. March 27, 1975, she said, boy, you were gonna travel there and speak to millions of people. Now might you have luck out of college. I'm thinking about joining the army. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Is she telling me I'm gonna travel the world and speak to millions of people? Well, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people. But that's not the most important thing. The success that I had the most important thing is that what she taught me and what she told me, that they has stayed with me since I've been protected. I've been directed, I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life and has kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but always stuck with me, so stick with him in everything you do. If you think you want to do what you think I've done, then do what I've done and stick with God. Number 2. Fail bit, that's right, fail. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life, and it can be good, be very frightening. It is a new word out there, is a mean word out there, and you only live once. So do what you feel passionate about, your passionate about to take a chance uh, person professionals. Don't be afraid to fail. This they don't like you. That was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil. With these 9 dots with no lighting. The pencil, the only way to do it was to go outside the box. So if be afraid to go outside the box, Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail. Big to dreams, big but to remember dreams. With your goals are just dreams and just ultimately for disappointment. So have dreams but have goals, list goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. I try to give myself a goal every day. Sometimes just is not cause somebody. I simply goals but have goals and understand that achieve these goals you must at least discipline and consistency in order to achieve your goals. You must at least discipline what you've already done and consistency every day. Now I just want to say and miss a few days. You have to work as it every day. You have to bless every day. You've heard the saying we don't plan to fail. We fail to plan harder working less harder it was successful. People do and in this state with to write that your goals have been remembered. Just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more than remember. That's just because you are doing a lot more doesn't mean you are getting a lot more done. Don't confuse movements with progress. My mother told me so yeah, cuz you can run a place all the time and never get anywhere, so continue to strive. Can you to have goals? Continue to progress. Progress number 3. You will never see a horse or behind a horse. I will say it's when you will never see a horse behind a horse. I don't care how much money you make, you can take it with you, and it's not how much you have, it's what you do with what you have. We all have a different talents. Some of you will be doctors, some lawyers, some scientists, some educator, some nurse, some teachers. You're okay. Some baristas. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is have someone else. Why is selfish? Because the gratification, the goodness just comes to you. The good feeling, the good feeling that I get from helping others. Nothing better than that. Not jewelry, not big house. I have not the cost, but there is the joy. That's where the joy is in helping others. That's where the success is. Finally, I pray that you, but you sleep. It's why under the bed tonight to so night to that when you wake up in the morning, you have to get on your knee to reach them. And why you win, why you're down, there's a thank you for great, thank you for mercy, thank you for understanding, thank you for wisdom, thank you for parents, thank you for love, thank you for kindness, thank you for humility, thank you for peace, thank you for prosperity, thank you in advance for what's already yours, how I live my life. That's where I am on of the reasons why I am third day. Say thank you in advance for what I is already yours to desire in the heart for anything what is God. Rose to use this beforehand to indicate that it's yours. Honestly, I will say it's when true desire in the heart that you have whatever it is you want to do that thing that you want to do help others and to grow and to make money that desire that is true that God wrote to you this beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want good you can have a stroke claim it work hard to get it when you get it reach back but someone else it wanted one don't just aspire to make a living aspire to make a difference. Goodbye.